It was a bright Monday morning at Sterling Heights Bank in downtown Denver. Amanda Wallace, the new HR manager, had been working there for only 3 months, but her reputation for being strict and cold had spread quickly. At exactly 10 a.m., the usual hustle and bustle of the reception area quieted down. A young woman in a wheelchair rolled through the glass doors. Her name was Kimber Coleman. Kimber had applied for the senior financial analyst position, a job she was more than qualified for, with a Princeton economics degree and years of experience at top firms. But Amanda wasn't interested in looking at her resume. When Kimber introduced herself, Amanda barely looked at her. "You're here for that job?" Amanda asked, disbelief in her voice. Kimber nodded, handing over her resume. Amanda glanced at the resume for only a second before sneering. "I don't think you're a good fit for this role," she said. "It's demanding, and I'm not sure you'll be able to handle it, especially with your situation." Kimber was taken aback but stayed calm. "I assure you, I'm fully capable," she responded. Amanda just waved her hand dismissively. "We'll see about that," she muttered, signaling for Kimber to follow her into the interview room. Inside, the interview was nothing short of uncomfortable. Amanda didn't ask any typical interview questions. Instead, she threw out vague, irrelevant ones, cutting Kimber off every time she tried to answer. At one point, Amanda muttered under her breath, "This is such a waste of time." Despite the obvious hostility, Kimber remained composed. She answered every question clearly and professionally, determined not to let Amanda's behavior affect her. But things took a dramatic turn when Amanda dismissed Kimber in the most unprofessional way possible. "I'll be honest," Amanda said. "We need someone who can keep up. This job isn't for people who need special accommodations." Kimber stared at Amanda, shocked by her words. "I didn't come here to be pitted or underestimated," Kimber said, her voice steady. "I came here because I'm qualified," Amanda scoffed. "Sure, sweetie. Don't let the door hit you on the way out." Kimber wheeled herself out of the building, head held high, despite the humiliation she felt inside. Meanwhile, Amanda returned to her desk, feeling smug. "People like her don't belong in places like this," she muttered to herself. But Amanda's smugness was short-lived. That afternoon, Mr. Floyd Coleman, the CEO of Sterling Heights Bank, arrived unannounced. Most employees didn't know that Floyd was Kimber's grandfather. He walked straight into Amanda's office without knocking. "Amanda," Floyd began, his voice cold, "I understand you conducted interviews today." Amanda quickly straightened up. "Yes, sir, I've shortlisted a few candidates." Floyd raised an eyebrow. "And what about Kimber Coleman? She interviewed this morning." Amanda froze. She had no idea who Kimber really was. "Kimber? I didn't think she was a strong candidate," Amanda stammered. "I don't believe she's suited for the role." Floyd's expression darkened. "Not suited? Do you know who Kimber Coleman is?" Amanda nervously laughed. "Just another applicant?" Floyd's eyes narrowed. "No, Amanda. Kimber is my granddaughter, and she is more than qualified for this job." Amanda's face turned pale. "I didn't know," she started, but Floyd cut her off. "I will not tolerate discrimination in this institution. Your behavior today has no place here." The next morning, an official announcement was made. Amanda Wallace had been terminated, effective immediately. Employees whispered with relief as they heard the news. Kimber, however, received an unexpected call from her grandfather. "I've reviewed your application," Floyd said warmly, "and I'm proud to offer you the position." Kimber smiled, feeling the weight of the moment. "Thank you, Grandpa, but I want to earn it, just like anyone else." Kimber started her new role at Sterling Heights Bank, proving every day that she was not only qualified but exceptional at her job. As for Amanda, she left the banking industry in disgrace, a painful reminder of the consequences of prejudice. Justice had been served, and Sterling Heights Bank became a better place because of it.